Okay, for today's video, we're going over the first anime Funko Pop I've bought in a while. I think it's been at least months. I think the last thing I bought was, well, Funko in general was superhero stuff, and then I think I picked up a few anime pops when I did a big order from Funko, like 6 pops, but yeah, this is the first anime pop I've bought in a while, and it's one I've really wanted, so I'm really happy to get it. I did get this from Hot Topic, and it's from a series that I'm a huge fan of. I apologize, the video kind of got messed up due to a low power notification, but yeah, let's show it off. The big reveal, the pop. This is one, like I said, I've wanted for a while from a series I really like, and boom, it's a Misa from Death Note. Death Note is probably one of my favorite animes, and I, for a while had wanted some of the Death Note pops, but I mean, it was like 200 for a while to get the set of L, Light, and oh my gosh, it's been so long since I've watched the series, I forgot what's his face's name. The Shinigami's name. Oh my gosh, it's gonna kill me if I can't think of his name. It's probably on the back of the box. Let's see. Yeah, Ryuk. I can't believe it. I knew it was something like that. I was thinking like the Yuk or yeah, whatever. But I know for the longest time there was a Light, an L, and a Ryuk, and then finally they remade the Wave, and then they finally made Misa, which I'm a huge fan of. And this pop looks excellent. The box looks great. Like I said, really like Death Note. It's a series I really like, so thrilled to finally get a pop from it. And I might get this set. Like I said, I've not been collecting as much Funko, but if there's something really cool like this, I'm gonna get it. But yeah, and now I can get a set of the 4 without having to pay the prices. And also, some of these look better than some of the old ones, so it's a big win for people like me that like Death Note, but got into Funko a little after Death Note. So big win there. And with Funko, now that there's so many variants of stuff, I'm starting to get to the point where I'm like, I'm just going to get one of each character, unless it's like a really cool variant, like something like Spider-Man, where there's just so many variants. But I think I'm very happy with this one, where, like I said, I wanted a Misa pop or collectible for a while, and it's something from Death Note, so now I'm just going to get some more from the set. Light for sure, and I would love to get the rest, so we'll probably end up doing that at some point. Knowing Funko, I wouldn't be shocked if the rest of these go on sale, but I saw Misa in person, and I really wanted it, so I decided to get it. And they actually did have a deal at Hot Topic. Hot Topic almost always has deals. They have like a buy one, get one, oh, I see it on the receipt. Buy one, get one 30% off. So I got this 7/8/26, so what, that's July 8th. July 8th, I think. But I got one other thing. There wasn't really a ton I was really looking for, but I did buy one of these Naruto Biddy Pops. I have a few of the Biddy Pops. They're actually, I think, more superhero stuff, just because, like, I really thought that Fantastic Four one was really cool. But yeah, let's see if we can even get. And theirs are $4.90, which I know they can be like $3 at some places, so it's not a great price. But with the buy one get one 30% off, it ended up being a decent deal. Obviously, love Sasuke, Kakashi. Obviously, wouldn't mind Naruto, Tsunade. I don't mind Sakura, and since I don't have a big pop of Sakura, it wouldn't be the end of the world. Itachi would be great. Love Madara. Yeah, there's nobody I would really hate to get. Gold Rock Lee would be really cool too. So let's just see. Okay. Oh, is it Minato? Pretty cool one. So he was a 1 in 8. I was gonna say it felt like it was loose, whoever it was. That's cool. Yeah, I will take that though. Minato. And I think this is my first Biddy that's out of the box. My sister actually has a few. She's not a Funko collector by any means, but she wanted a few of the Biddies from Five Nights at Freddy's, even though she's not a big fan of the. Well, I think she actually liked the movies, but hasn't played the game. So, but yeah, that's a really cool little get. And obviously, it's literally the line on there is how the height difference. But yeah, that's fun. Really happy to get that. Like I said, I've been wanting to get one of these blind box Biddies for a while, so definitely not going to be upset with Minato. Very cool. But yeah, I think that will be it. We'll say there might be a few more videos coming on the channel. I know this has become like a once every so many months video, once every so many months a video on this channel. But I have been watching a series that I think is technically considered an anime, and I honestly don't know which of my channels that video is going to fit the most on. So I think I'm just going to have it be like a collab video with maybe like 5 channels, and yeah, we'll just go from there. But I don't know. We might get a few more random videos here. Like I said, maybe we'll get the rest of the Death Note wave. But did want to show this off, and I'm very happy to add it to the collection. Very curious to know if any of you all were very excited or picked up any of the Death Note pops or anything like this guy. And if you bought any of the Biddies, I'd love to know which ones you got. Because I know they do like the 4-packs and they do these. That's one of the reasons why I'm like, I don't know. Just where there's so much ways to get them. And then there's like chase ones, which pretty much is like regular Funko at that point. But yeah, really excited though. There is some really cool stuff happening with Funko. You know, some of the stuff had kind of got me away from it, like the um, just the feeling like you have to buy so much stuff with like con exclusives, and then they started doing the limited edition, and then you know they did those NFT pops for a bit, which I was not touching that stuff. So yeah, it's been interesting, but I do love picking up a few here and there, like this one, and you know when I picked up those Spider-Man, I think Funko, especially with as many as I've got now, either I need to sell some, or you know we just pick up a few here and there like this one. But that will be it. Like I said, love to know if you all picked up anything cool recently, especially if it's Death Note or Bitty Pop wise. And I hope Funko continues to make some cool franchises like this. Like, you know, I think if they would quit making like 5 different Glow variants of characters, and start making, you know, just other series or other cool characters. Like I would love like a Code Geass. Not gonna lie, there's a few rom-com animes I would really like to see some pops get made of. But you know, if they do more stuff like that, I could get back interested in Funko. But it's, you know, if they keep doing the Glow variants, NFT, that stuff, which I think they did quit the NFT stuff. But you know, if they keep doing stuff like that, I'm probably good. But and I'll just do like what I'm doing. But you know, if they make some more cool series that I'm a fan of, you know, they might get me back to it. But that will be it though. Thank you all so much for watching. And kind of like that last Funko video I did, I'll put a link to it. But if you want to see, I think I put a list. If you want to see me doing stuff on other channels, whether it be gaming, dinosaur creature stuff, or Skylanders, Pokemon, I've got channels on all that stuff as well that I'm a little bit more active on. I can't say much because I have dispersed my content so much that I'm doing a little bit on everything and not enough on one. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at. But that's it. Thank you all for watching.